Fargo team that didn't have a lot of experience on it, but they had a lot of talent. I said that West Fargo team, I would be shocked within 2 years that they weren't in the Final Four in the Fargo Dome, and I stand by that statement. But now you're going up against a team that is much different. And Grand Forks Red River, you are talking about a team that has a lot of seniors on it. In fact, you are talking about a team that only 2 members of its varsity squad are something other than a senior. This is a very experienced group. It is a group that you can't expect to make those mistakes like you were getting out of a West Fargo team. Even if you play a team that, you know, talent-wise isn't always available, you know that kind of guile and determination is guile, veteran technique, and all that is enough to get you by. And if you go up against a team that has this many seniors on it, it is a team that you are definitely going to have to keep a lookout for. For Valley City, they've kind of been thrown multiple different looks this season. And the one thing that Valley City can do is they can play with power up front, and to do that they'll need Addie Kilvilbang, probably their most lethal player in the middle for the Highliners. So you want to see them be able to get the ball to her in the middle with some good setups to try to let her go to work. And teams that Valley City has kind of struggled against have been the teams that can go right back at Valley City with power. The teams that can mix precision in there as well, those teams are always going to be tough to beat. Early on in the season, Valley City was getting teams that couldn't really match them power for power, so they tried to go, you know, little tap shots up and over the wall, little placement shots. Then you run into a team like West Fargo that went right after you and powered it through the wall, and now you're going after against a team in Red River that has a lot of size, a lot of athletes on both the outside and on the inside. It is going to be a very, very tough test today here for Valley City. Again, the process here is always about developing your young talent, having your seniors be able to lead the way, and in games like this, you're going to need your senior leaders to step up the most. And like I said before, Annie Kilvilbang is going to have to be one of those players that steps up today here for Valley City. We'll be back here in a little bit with the rest of the Sanford Health pregame show after this quick break.
Staying at home, surrounded by family and friends, free of pain with your illness under control. Support for your family caregivers. That's what Americans want most at Life's End. Hospice makes it happen. With the help of hospice, patients and families alike can focus on what's most important, enjoying life together and living as fully as possible. CHI Health at Home would like to help make that happen. For more information, contact CHI Health at Home 855-860-3464 or chihealthathome.info.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout at CPA 701-845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor, and securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member FINRA and SIPC.
Every body is different. Some experience injuries, while others need extra support.
I'll help you, Grandma.
At Jamestown Regional Medical Center, your health is what matters most. Our orthopedics and sports medicine team care for you and your unique needs. Their goal is to help you live your best life. Choose Jamestown Regional Medical Center for care of hips, shoulders, knees, and broken bones. Learn more at jrmcnd.com/orthopedics.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let me count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see. Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers. Clearly the best.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grotbergelectric.com.
Divas Foods
best quality, best price. Lever's Foods, best service, they're nice. Lever's Foods, they make everything right. Lever's Foods.
All this week at Lever's Foods, rake in the savings on preferred Angus boneless beef arm roast, $4.88 a pound. New Crop Honeycrisp apples, just $1.99 a pound. And Brew Pub Latza Matza Pizza, only $6.89 each. Delivery is available by calling 845-1732. Remember to observe caution in and around the area during construction.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We're here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. We offer mail out with no additional product fee, and we offer an automated system for convenient refills. And as always, Dr. Natalie Meyer, Terry, Rachel, Cindy, Christina, or myself will answer your calls at 845-5280. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City.
Welcome back here to the Highliner Activity Center here in Valley City. Lure Lockout Financial Scoreboard showing 9 minutes before we get set for our opening tip. Again, the junior varsity game ran a little bit long, but the good news is the Highliner junior varsity team ended up pulling out the victory over the Red River Rough Riders as they took that final set 15-11. Let's get to our starting lineups here on the Stanford Health Valley City pregame show. The starting lineups brought to you by CHI Mercy Health. Hello, human kindness. Starting six today with the libero, Drew Protrat. It'll be Katie Koka, Jovi Borg, Ava Hughesby, Hadley Thorson, and Eddie Vilbank. Vilbank, the senior middle blocker, going to be the focal point of this Highliner attack. And the libero today, rotating in and out, will be Kimberly Suffolk. Suffolk has done a good job in the back line at her libero position. Libero not necessarily going to be putting up all the flashy offensive stats, the kills and all that, but where their money made is in the back line, getting the digs, keeping possessions alive, and Suffolk's had a good season doing that so far. Again, for Valley City, they're going to be taking on a very experienced Red River squad. Again, talking about a squad that has experience. All but two of their varsity players are seniors. So this is not going to be a team where you can get in West Fargo with the youth and experience. You can count on them to make some mistakes that you might see or might expect from some younger players. You're going to be dealing with a team that's going to be battle-tested, polished, has been through 4 years of playing together, and that's also a chemistry thing. When you get a group of seniors that have been playing together for a while, we all know Grand Forks is a very large town. They had times when they were trading points back and forth with a really good West Fargo team, but they would have that moment, that kind of little bit moment where they'd give up an 8-0 run, a 10-0 run, and instead to get away from it. They can't afford to do that against Red River, and the big part about that is be very calm, be very collective, essentially be able to take a timeout without having to take a timeout. You only get a few timeouts. Most of those timeouts are just for kind of refocusing, calming the team down. If you have a team that can kind of take those timeouts and get the effective timeout without having to take a timeout, that will be huge for Valley City. Again, a very young team for the Highliners. They have a lot of learning left to do, and they're going to have a very tough lesson today here against Red River. 4 minutes left till we are set for the opening festivities. We prepare for our game today here in Valley City between the Highliners and the Red River Rough Riders. Back here in about 3 minutes. Keep it right here on the Voice of Valley, 1490 AM and 96.3 FM, KOVC.
CHI Mercy Health of Valley City has openings for full-time or part-time CNAs, occupational therapist, and certified occupational therapy assistant. They're also seeking a full-time nutrition service supervisor with a $5,000 sign-on bonus available for this position. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City also has openings for registered nurses, full-time or part-time, with a $15,000 sign-on bonus available. For more information and to apply, head to mercyhospitalvalleycity.org under the Careers tab.
This is Amy Heim, nurse practitioner with Sanford Health. Well child checks are important visits for children of every age. Yearly well child checks are recommended for children 3 and older and more frequently for those younger than 3. It is at these visits that growth, development, and preventative care are addressed in an effort to keep children as healthy as possible. Recommended immunizations are also discussed and provided at these visits. Call 742-3267 to schedule at your local Sanford Health Clinic in Ellendale, Foreman, Gwinner, Lemoore, Lisbon, or Oaks.
This is Hannah Whelan at Valley City State University. The V500 scholarship members' generosity and commitment is exactly the kind of community involvement we need to keep VCSU going strong. The many scholarships provided are a testament to the support of the alumni, family, and friends of VCSU. Please keep expanding the opportunities available to enhance the lives of the next generation and make a difference for attracting future Vikings by supporting scholarships online at give.vcsu.edu. or by calling the VCSU Foundation.
When gathering around the table with family and friends or enjoying a quiet meal by yourself, make certain you have the finest cuts of meat from Valley Meat Supply. Quality steaks and pork chops that make every bite a true delight. Valley Meat offers a wide variety to satisfy every taste and budget, including incredible sausage, several varieties of cheese, baked beans, award-winning beef jerky and snack sticks, and a great selection of spices. Valley Meat Supply, your locally owned, locally sourced meat market, located on West Main Street in Valley City. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City has openings for full-time or part-time CNAs, occupational therapist, and certified occupational therapy assistant. They're also seeking a full-time nutrition service supervisor with a $5,000 sign-on bonus available for this position. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City also has openings for registered nurses, full-time or part-time, with a $15,000 sign-on bonus available. For more information and to apply, head to mercyhospitalvalleycity.org under the Careers tab.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all of your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout at CPA 701-845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor, and securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the Highliner Activity Center. Just about to begin the starting festivities for our game today between the Highliners and the Red River Rough Riders. Wrapping up the Sanford Health pregame show here on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Sanford Health of Valley City, here for all, here for good. Before we get to the starting lineups, let's take a look at the MLB score right now. Know that we're missing on the Twins game right now. Twins leading 4-0 right now over the Cincinnati Reds. They have runners on the corners here with 1 out in the top of the 8th. And Royce Lewis looking to do a little bit of damage. Anthony Rose also leading over the Cleveland Guardians. Significant for the Twins because with the Royals and the Twins both winning today, that means the magic number for the Twins will be down to 3. As in 3 more, either Twins wins or Guardians losses, would put the Twins into the playoffs. We'll get to the Valley City starting lineups again here. If you missed them, the first time around. Starting lineups brought to you by CHI Mercy Health. Hello, Human Kindness. Starting today for the Highliners will be Drew Pontretz, Katie Koka, Jovi Borg, Ava Hughesby, Hadley Thorson, and Addie Kvilbang. Rotating in as the libero will be Kinley Suffolcool. And again, Valley City looking to shake out of a little bit of a funk. They have lost their last 4 contests. Lost to West Fargo in straight sets, lost to Fargo Davies in straight sets. Got the Fargo South, you're talking about a back and forth contest between 2 sides. That was it right there in the 5th set. We'll be back here in a little bit. Keep it right here on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Ivy Real Estate Group, your locally owned real estate brokerage, is cheering for the home team. Listen to KOVC for the Ivy Real Estate Group Player of the Game following every Valley City Highliner and VCSU Vikings game.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let me count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see. Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers. Clearly the best.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grotbergelectric.com.
Lever's Foods, best quality, best price. Lever's Foods, best service, they're nice. Lever's Foods, they make everything right. Lever's Foods.
All this week at Lever's Foods, rake in the savings on preferred Angus boneless beef arm roast, $4.88 a pound. New crop Honeycrisp apples, just $1.99 a pound. And Brew Pub Latza Matza Pizza, only $6.89 each. Delivery is available by calling 845-1732. Remember to observe caution in and around the area during construction. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City has openings for full-time or part-time CNAs, occupational therapist, and certified occupational therapy assistant. They're also seeking a full-time nutrition service supervisor with a $5,000 sign-on bonus available for this position. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City also has openings for registered nurses, full-time or part-time, with a $15,000 sign-on bonus available. For more information and to apply, head to mercyhospitalvalleycity.org under the Careers tab.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We're here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. We offer mail out with no additional product fee, and we offer an automated system for convenient refills. And as always, Dr. Natalie Meyer, Terry, Rachel, Cindy, Christina, or myself will answer your calls at 845-5280. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City.
This is Amy Hine, nurse practitioner with Sanford Health. Well child checks are important visits for children of every age. Yearly well child checks are recommended for children 3 and older and more frequently for those younger than 3. It is at these visits that growth, development, and preventative care are addressed in an effort to keep children as healthy as possible. Recommended immunizations are also discussed and provided at these visits. Call 742-3267 to schedule at your local Sanford Health Clinic in Ellendale, Gorman, Gwinner, Lemoore, Lisbon, or Oaks.
Lineup, Hannah Linsinger, the outside hitter, along with Mackenzie Olson. Lauren Swanson will be in the middle. Taylor Hyde will be the setter. Hadley Haley Johnson, will be the middle blocker. Lizzie Coons, a sophomore, the youngest member of this Grand Forks Red River team in the starting line today at the middle blocker position. And Hope Gaddy will be the libero. For Valley City, it'll be Drew Potratz, Katie Coca, Jovi Board, Ava Hughesby, Hadley Thorson, and Addie Quilvang, with Kinley Septicool as the libero. Libero today for Red River will be Hope Gaddy. So for Valley City, they're coming out in the navy with the libero. Kinley Septicool wearing the alternate red jersey. Red River coming in red jerseys as well, with the libero wearing all black. So Valley City getting set here for what should be a very tough test for them today in Grand Forks Red River. Valley City coming in looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. They're going to have to do it without Bailey LaRue, their junior middle blocker and rear setter. She gave him a very strong presence off the bench. She's dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury right now, wheeling around on one of those scooters where you got your knee elevated. So you just wish the quickest recovery for her. We are underway here in Valley City as the serve handled by Red River, and they waste no time in putting that one away for a 1-0 lead. And I'm talking about that in the pregame show, the Stanford Hills pregame show, about just the chemistry that's going to probably exist here on this Red River squad. Again, you're talking about a group of seniors that have played together for quite a while, and they are going to pretty much know each other's thoughts out there on the court. And Valley City, well, they still got to get to know each other a little bit as Katie Coca goes down to make a nice dig, but no one comes in to get the second hit on it, and it is quickly 2-0 here for the Riders. Running serve straight down the middle, handled by set up to the outside, little drop right over top, handled by Red River. Ball gets reset now towards the right-hand side, a bit too much sauce on it. Going to carry out of play, and the point will belong to Valley City. There was a net violation, I believe, also called on the Riders as well, so point was going to belong regardless to Valley City. Running serve made here by Coca. Red River bangs it down the middle. Good job there by Septicool in the back line. Thought about taking a swipe at it, but pulls the arms back and lets it fly out of play, and we got ourselves a 2-2 tie. Coca with the running serve. Red River doesn't get a good first touch to it. The second and set by the libero will keep it alive. Valley City quickly playing it forward, but again, just a bit miscommunication right there, as Potratz was the one that wanted to get it from the intent, but she had a long way to go to try to set that up, and Red River off miscommunication. Red River lays it over, dug out there nicely by Borg. As scramble drill gets it to the front of the net for Red River, and they just tap it over, and Valley City unable to handle the response, and that'll make it 4-2 as the Riders once again are back out to a 2-point lead here in this first set. So it's going to be Haley Johnson back to serve. This serve up and over the net, ball to the outside for Borg. Borg laces one, splits the defense of Red River, and that'll cut the deficit back down to 1. So Valley City doing a good job of limiting the Riders' rallies early on, and that is something they are going to have to do. And Addie Quilvang back to serve. Quilvang serve, a little pop shot over the top. Ball to the middle here for Red River, gets stuffed in the wall. Riders will regroup, and miscommunication right there as Lauren Swanson was going up, but ran into her teammate. Believe that would have been Taylor Hyde, and the two seniors just look confused on who was going for it, and Valley City able to walk away with a freebie. 4-4 here in this first set. Quilvang back to serve. Quilvang serve picked up in the back line by Red River, shuffled quickly to the outside. Valley City gets a quick 2 touches to it, but can't quite keep it in play as it goes up and over the bench, and it'll be 5-4 Red River. That is something that Valley City is going to have to find a way to deal with, as Quilvang does go back to serve quite a bit, and when she's no longer to be able in that front line, teams have taken advantage of it. So Valley City was able to get a point there when Quilvang was back to serve, and they'll give up a point here real quickly as just a miss hit off the opening hit on the serve will give Red River a 6-4 lead. Serve up and over the top. Valley City plays it deep in their own end, shuffles it up to the outside on the right-hand side. Quick 1-2, maybe a third touch, and they kept going back, and gone. Valley City once again able to limit the damage here by Red River. They're looking to get something going of their own as each side so far has traded 2-0 runs. Leck back to serve. Little pop shot over the top gives Red River a bit of trouble. They'll hit it over on 2. Valley City sets it up to the outside for Borg. Borg shot handled by the Red River wall. Now back to the outside off the top of the Valley City wall, and that'll escape out of play for a Rough Rider point. And so the ball has to be retrieved from the enclave behind the Valley City side. So back to serve for Red River will be Hannah Litzinger. The senior outside hitter takes a step forward and hits a big bomb over the top. Valley City handling it. And now Red River shuffles it up to the outside on the response. Nice diving effort there by Valley City to keep it alive. That was Coca on the save, but Valley City's response goes up and out of play, and the ball knocks one of the panels off the back line there. And fortunately, it wouldn't really come into play unless there's a scramble drill, but kind of better just to lean it up against rather than have someone accidentally trip over it. Serve is made. Valley City shoves it up to the outside. Shot blasted into the wall, but it stays on the Valley City side. Follow away shot from Borg. Challenges the Riders back line, but they'll quickly shuffle it forward. Riders hit into the Valley wall. Valley City's going to have to play it flat foot. A little pop shot over the top by Coca. Red River blast a shot, but got too much air underneath of it. It was a thunderous shot, but could not keep it in play. I believe that might have been Mackenzie Olsen on the big hit, but just a bit too much sauce on that one. So Valley City keeps it within 2 as it's 8-6 Red River here in this first set. Valley City shuffles up over to Coca. Coca mishits it, but gets the reward of a spoiled fruit as she just hit that one off the side of her palm. But as weird of a game volleyball can be, it hits off the side of her palm, then hits off the top of the net, then spins away from everybody onto a piece of open floor. And Red River mishits it on the second hit, but they're going to scramble to save it and get it over on 3. Valley City to the outside, drop shot, bit too close to the net. Now it's Dakota Potratz, I believe, reaching up, trying to poke it over the top, and well, just could not quite get it up and over. Potratz going to be getting more playing time with the injury of Bailey LaRue. I see, though, doing a good job of accounting for themselves in this one, and they'll get another point back right here as Hadley Thorson is able to split the Red River wall. So for Valley City, again, they're doing a good job right now of not letting Red River out of their sight. Red River going to waste no time trying to get that point back, and that is going to be a point to Red River. It was a big spike down the middle, violation called on Valley City regardless, but there was really not much Valley City could do with that big spike off the arm with Johnson. So Johnson actually does not get credit for the kill on that one, but and you can see the game plan is really simple for Red River. Get a couple really good 2 touches and then just hit the bomb in the middle. And Valley City going to run into the net on that one. Gives a point right back to Red River. Lead now moves to 3 for the Rough Riders. 11-8 here in the first set. Reminder, it is a race to 25. Push shot over the top. Red River handles it, plays it in the middle. Big ball spiked into the wall, and that one is denied by Adik Vilvang and company. So Vilvang back out there on the court, and it'll be Drew Potratz coming in. She'll move straight to the back line to serve. So Valley City, again, not letting Red River out of their sight. That's a positive start to the game for Valley City. Again, coming in trying to snap a 4-game skid. And that one touches over the top, and just a bit of unfortunate luck for Valley City. Valley City with the service. Hit over on 1 by Red River. Tried to be tapped straight down by Katie Coca. Coca looks like the ball went off the top of the net and then just spun to the outside, giving Red River the point. Coca trying to get the point away on the kill attempt. Can't quite do it, and expertly placed that time by Red Rivers. I believe that's Hannah Linsinger, and she picks up another point for her team. 13-9. Back to serve again will be Mackenzie Olson. Again, another one of the many seniors on this squad. Running serve close to the net. Valley City hits it into the net on one. They're going to be able to pop it over on three with the play of Suffolk. On to the outside, and unbalanced shot right there from Linsinger, as Linsinger was trying to set up for a straight line spike, but ended up fading to the outside of the pole that sits on top of the net, and that one just never really had a chance to stay in play. 13-10 lead here for Red River, and that one just escapes out of play. So Linsinger, I believe, tried to take out all her frustrations there on one hit and overcooked that one, as the line judge holds up the flag saying that ball escaped out of play. Valley City remains within 2 points here in this first set, 13-11 here for Red River. Valley City responds on the outside here. That one, did it go off the top of the rider wall? Yes, it did. As Joby Borg didn't get very close to the net on that big hit on the outside, but you saw the ball kind of take that deflection, so either it hit off the top of the net and kicked over, or there are some fingertips that are feeling the sting of a point gone by. Valley City pulls within one. Big ball to the outside. That one blasted through the wall, and that time Litzinger used the Valley City wall to keep it in play, as that one just got scorched to the outstretched arms of, I believe that would have been Ava Hughesby and Drew Potratz. Valley City handling the serve, scrambling it forward. Ball's going to be pushed over by Quillvang. Red River handles it nicely. Ball set up on the outside. All in danger, being one hit over by Valley City. They'll regroup, reset it to the outside for Borg. Borg laces one and keeps it in play. Going from side to side and splitting the Red River defense. Valley City back within one, 14-13 here. Red River in the first set on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Quillvang back to serve. Quick run up, a hop, and the ball easily sails over the net. Ball now to the outside. Valley City doesn't get a good response off the Red River blast, and it'll go tumbling out of play. Again, for Valley City, Quillvang, obviously one of their best players and good server. The problem is Valley City doesn't really have a lot of size up front, so Red River knows that they're going to get pretty much a free shot at the Valley City back line every time Quillvang moves back to serve. Valley City almost hits it over on one, and that ball is way too close to the net, and that'll get underneath the hands of Drew Potratz for kind of a freebie point there for Red River. 16-13 here for the Riders. Valley City shuffling the ball forward here. Little pop shot over the top there by Hughesby. Red River to the outside, and that is Linsinger. And that's the one thing you never want to see is a big hitter by Linsinger start getting that arm dialed in, and that's going to force a Valley City timeout. Timeout's brought to you by our good friends over at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. Back here in 30 seconds.
This is Dr. Ryan Lorenz, physical therapist at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, with offices in Enderlin, Lisbon, Gwinner, and Valley City. Our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy by highly skilled therapists to minimize pain and maximize mobility, which quickly allows you to return to the quality of life you desire. We will evaluate and educate you on your condition, review treatment options, and create an effective treatment plan to solve your impairments based on your unique situation and needs. I invite you to call our offices at Mobility Plus today.
Activity Center. It is a 17-13 lead here for Grand Forks Red River in this first set on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. If you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. And remember, after the game, we'll be handing out our Ivy Real Estate Group Player of the Game as well on the post-game show. Now the timeout we go. Red River still back to serve. Line drive serve. Valley City doesn't get a good first hit on it. They're going to get a decent second hit. Good third hit can keep it alive, but it's not going to get over the net. As rare miss hit there from Kinley Suffolk off the initial touch. Put it pretty much right underneath the overhang on the far side here at the Activity Center. Valley City just couldn't quite get it over on three. Big blast there on the outside. Is able to pick up a point there for Valley City, as that was an excellent hit by Ava Hughesby. Up players coming in and out for Valley City. Coming in is going to be Dakota Potrans and Bryn Leck. Leck going to move back to serve. Leck hits it over the top. Ball very close to the front of the net. Grand Forks goes for the poke shot. Highlanders are there to handle it. Potrans, it's a blast, but can't find any space. That one tipped up at the front of the net, and Valley City is going to get a scrappy point as a little touch shot went right off the fingertips of a Red River Rough Rider at the front of the net and bounced away from any teammates that might have been in the area. 18-15 lead. Valley City back within 3. Almost an ace there for Valley City, but a good scoop job right there by Red River, but they waste no time in putting the point away, as that is the sophomore Lizzie Coons picking up her first kill of the ball game, I do believe. So, and you're talking about a team that can roll this many seniors. 6 out of the 7 starters for Red River are seniors, and the one non-senior might be the most powerful hitter in Lizzie Coons. Valley City handles the Red River serve as this one gets plucked to the outside. Ball off the top of the Valley wall, and that'll get far, far away from Suffolk, who sticks out an arm trying to get to it. But it is going to be a 20-15 lead here for Red River. So Red River only needs 5 more points to put this first set away for Valley City. If they can kind of stop the damage here and go on a little bit of a run themselves, they can put some of the pressure back here on Red River. On out to the outside. Borg shot handled nicely by Red River. Red River, though, has to scramble. Little touch shot over the top. Valley City's able to handle it. Suffolk is going to set it to the outside. Big shot there by Potrans. Can't quite put it away. Ball to the outside again for Red River. Suffolk handles it in the back line over the leg. Now a big ball in the middle. Splits it through. The wall is Hadley Thorson. And Thorson able to put the ball back into the Highliner hands. And heading back to serve will be Joby Borg. Borg, quick 2-step run up, hits it over the top. Handled there by Red River. Ball to the outside, and that splits the Highliner wall. And a bit of a smaller wall there with Hadley Thorson and Katie Koka, as Addie Quilvang is waiting her turn to get back in off the rotation. 21-16 lead here for Red River. The libero Hope Gaddy moves back to serve. City handles the serve, plays it a little deeper than they'd like. Borg able to get it over, forces an awkward first hit from Red River. The third hit, though, is powerful, but Valley City's there to handle it. On to the outside here for the Highliners, and they drop it in the bucket as Koka, with a nice placement shot, makes it a 21-17 game. Again, you have to win by 2. So if Valley City can get it to 24 points before Red River gets it to 25, we will go to some extra points. Big bomb right down the middle, and Haley Johnson, the senior middle blocker, wastes no time. And that's the one thing Valley City would like to have, are those 2 big bodies in the middle, and Eddie Quilvang and Bailey LaRue. But again, LaRue dealing with that injury, and Red River playing to their strengths as Valley City tries to hang tough here in this first set. All reset to the outside here for Grand Forks Red River, and Suffolk trying to chase down an awkward first hit, can't quite get to it. And now Red River sitting 2 points away here from a first set victory. So for Valley City, desperately need to get a stop right here and probably try to get yourselves to 20 or 21 before you hand the ball back. Bit of an awkward tip drill there by Valley City. 2 shots go straight into the net. The third shot's an awkward one, and it goes sailing into the crowd. And so now we are on set point here for Grand Forks Red River. Valley City needs to get 7 points before Grand Forks gets 1. Valley City handles the serve. Big ball on the outside, tipped straight up into the air. Red River shoves it up in the middle, and they're going to get a little bit of a break there as Valley City, gets a lot of it, but almost gets too much of it as it goes spinning away from a diving Highliner, and Red River will win the first set 25-17. So it was a good showing there by Valley City, but the power is a little bit too much for them as Red River just constantly fed the big bodies in the middle. We'll be back here in about 2.5 minutes here on the Voice of the Valley. Keep it locked right here on KOVC.
Valley City State University, it's an exciting time as we experience enrollment growth, support of the VCSU V500 Scholarship Program is making a difference, now more than ever. This is Al Lefebvre, President of VCSU. This rich tradition of V500 is as much a part of our future as it is our past. Involvement in this program helps students succeed at VCSU. Please consider joining us with a membership today and keep VCSU moving forward. Visit give.vcsu.edu today to make a difference.
When gathering around the table with family and friends or enjoying a quiet meal by yourself, make certain you have the finest cuts of meat from Valley Meat Supply. Quality steaks and pork chops that make every bite a true delight. Valley Meat offers a wide variety to satisfy every taste and budget, including incredible sausage, several varieties of cheese, baked beans, award-winning beef jerky and snack sticks, and a great selection of spices. Valley Meat Supply, your locally owned, locally sourced meat market, located on West Main Street in Valley City.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout at CPA 701-845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor, and securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member FINRA and SIPC.
Every body is different. Some experience injuries, while others need extra support.
I'll help you, Grandma.
At Jamestown Regional Medical Center, your health is what matters most. Our orthopedics and sports medicine team care for you and your unique needs. Their goal is to help you live your best life. Choose Jamestown Regional Medical Center for care of hips, shoulders, knees, and broken bones. Learn more at jrmcnd.com/orthopedics.
Welcome back here to the Highliner Activity Center. Valley City gives up the first set as they lost 25-17 to Grand Forks Red River. It was a back and forth set, really, as Valley City never really let Grand Forks Red River get too far away from them. But the power of the Rough Riders just a little bit too much as they constantly just fed the ball into the middle. Again, for those of you curious on the Minnesota Twins game, the Twins currently lead 6-0 over the Cincinnati Reds in the bottom of the 7th inning. It is now a 4-2 lead for the Kansas City Royals over the Cleveland Guardians. Why that score is important is if the Royals win, it shrinks the Twins' magic number back down one more. We're back underway here in the second set. City's got to scramble to get that ball over as it's nicely handled there by Suffolk. Suffolk gets a bit of a powerful next touch on the ball as Red River blasted down the line, and that one's going to go out of play for a Rough Rider point. 1-0 here to begin things off here in the second set. Again, Grand Forks Red River leading 1-0, not only in the second set, but on the scoreboard. In Valley City, oh, I thought they had the point right there, but a miraculous dig keeps it alive for Red River. Bilvang has the shot swatted right back into her face, and you don't see that very often. It was a perfect touch shot there by Valley City. It caught Red River off guard, but not quite enough, as somehow, some way, they got their hand underneath the ball and just flicked it up into the air, not only to keep it alive, but with enough height on it to get a second shot. Valley City hits a powerful shot off the Red River wall. Rough Riders do a good job of staying calm and getting it over, and they just hit a perfect shot right there, flat-footed, falling away from it, and they land it right into the coffin corner. Valley City was letting it go, and that ball looked like it was sailing long, but then just knuckled straight down into the corner. 3-0 lead here for Grand Forks Red River, but they're going to give a point back as Mackenzie Olsen trying to go for a placement shot, but just placed it into the net. And so Valley City will get their first serve here of this second set. And they'll get the ball right back as going just a bit off the hand, weirdly, of Katie Koka. And Koka, a very good server, just, again, got a little too far underneath that. That one gets deep on Jovi Borg. Borg able to keep it alive, blast a big shot down the line, but Red River touches it over on two, and Lizzie Coons is going to get credit for the point as she just tapped it over Valley City, not ready for the ball to get hit over on two, and really Coons didn't look like she was going to hit it over on two. Did a good job selling that she was going for the set, but just a little drop shot, and Valley City unable to handle it. Valley City won't handle this serve, but it's a good thing they don't, as that one escapes over the back line for a point. And Valley City will He trailing here 5-2 as it will be Annie Kvilvang going back to serve. Kvilvang gets underneath a bit. Forces Red River deep. Riders quickly shuffle it up to the front. Try to drop it over the top. Don't get much on it. Now it's going to be a shot down the line here for the Highliners. Can't quite put it away. Red River again going for the drop shot. Can't put it away. Big ball on the outside. Push shot over the top and perfectly placed there by Ava Hughesby. So Red River, who normally when Kvilvang moves back to serve, are trying to shuffle it up to the middle of the net and go for a big blast to get the point. And he tried to go for placement right there, and that's exactly what Valley City wants them to do, because naturally that front line is going to be a bit smaller. And Kvilvang does have some good chops about her in the back line, so one thing she needs to focus on doing is hitting the ball deep to make sure that Red River can't get those big opportunities. Valley City places it down the line, and it's another good shot by Jovi Borg, who picks up another kill. Again, Kvilvang, the whole thing she has to do there is really just force that back line to not get a great first touch to it, because the deeper Red River has to hit that third shot, the better it's going to work out for Valley City. Now Valley City shelves it up here off the Red River response board. Glass went in through the wall off the top of it. Back line handles it for Red River. Down, Kvilvang does a good job to go down and get it. Borg down the line again, and she'll pick up another kill, as Borg has tied the game up here at 5-5. So Borg doing a good job shining here for Valley City, and Red River had a big kill opportunity, but Kvilvang's doing a good job in the back line of holding strong. And Valley City has tied this second set up at 5. Red River trying to snuff it out, and they'll blast it into the net as Lizzie Coons, for I believe the first time today, really makes one of those underclassmen mistakes, as she tried to go with the cross shot, but she just got well on top of it and blasted it into the net. Valley City leads for the first time in the second set. Red River again trying to go for the shot on 2. Valley City handles it. Big shot over the top, forces the Rough Riders back. Ball very close to the net, and they play it too close to the net, as Lauren Swanson unable to get to that ball in time, and Valley City now leads 7-5. So a 6-0 run here for Valley City has given them a 2-point lead. Kvilvang, big shot over the top. Red River shelves it very close to the front of the net, and it'll be a point for Valley City, as it'll be a violation on Red River. I believe they got them for the double tap. 8-5 lead here for the Highliners. So Kvilvang has done a good job of placing these serves deep and not allowing Red River to get those big opportunities in the middle. They'll get one right here with Coons, but Coons has it stuffed in the wall, and Valley City roofs it, and it took a quick 3 touches off multiple Rough Riders and straight to the floor. And the timeout will be called here by Red River, as Valley City has a 4-point lead. Back here in a little bit. Timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation.
This is Dr. Ryan Lorenz, physical therapist at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, with offices in Enderlin, Lisbon, Gwinner, and Valley City. Our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy by highly skilled therapists to minimize pain and maximize mobility, which quickly allows you to return to the quality of life you desire. We will evaluate and educate you on your condition, review treatment options, and create an effective treatment plan to solve your impairments based on your unique situation and needs. I invite you to call our offices at Mobility Plus today.
Here by Red River, as Valley City now leads 9-5 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Again, the reason behind this, what I believe is an 8-0 run here for Valley City, is the quality of touches Red River has not been getting at the front of the net. We talked about this earlier, when Addie Kvilvang moves back to serve. Valley City naturally will have a smaller line up front, and one of their biggest hitters up front as well will also be in the back with Kvilvang. So teams naturally try to go right after that wall. Red River hasn't really been going right at that wall, and Kvilvang's going to want that serve back, as out of timeout. Skies that one as she got underneath of it, but does her part in the back line serving and gives Valley City a lead. Now it's going to be up to the Highliners to try to survive with Kvilvang being put on the bench as part of the rotation. City able to handle it. Now to the ball to the outside. Ball blasted off the top of the Red River wall. And Valley City recaptures that 4-point lead. And so coming in will be Dakota Potratz. along with Bryn Luck. And they'll be subbing in for Ava Hughesby and Drew Potratz, I believe. Luck running serve, can't get it over the top of the net. And we saw Luck against West Fargo do a good job of really keeping her team in some of this with her hustle in the back line as well as her serving. She's almost trying to be a little too fine with those shots. Good diving effort by Suffolk to dig out a possible ace. All the way shot there by Borg, and Red River going to get credit for the point. I believe they're going to say that that ball went around the pole and not on the right side. All over the top, Valley City handles it. Not a great first two touches. Suffolk is able to pop it up and over. Red River shovels it to the outside. Luck's got the first hit. Now over to Suffolk. Ball in the middle to Borg, and Borg blasted into the Red River wall, but the ball is directly out of play, and Valley City still with an 11-8 lead. So Valley City, after getting out to a bit of a slow start here in this second set, has come back to establish a 3-point lead, and Red River making some mental mistakes as they'll hit this one into the wall, not once but twice. Valley City now back up to a 4-point lead. So the mistakes Red River wasn't making in those second sets now giving Valley City a bit of life. Ball handled in the back line by Gaddy. In the middle here, and Coons hits a bullet but hits it out of play. Valley City now leading 13-8, so a 5-point lead here for the Highliners. And so Jovi Borg with another serve. Borg hits a serve that Red River doesn't do a great job of getting over, and I think they just lost track of the ball. How many hits they had at least. The big third hit that looked like it was being set up on the outside was turned up into an impromptu set by Mackenzie Olson, and well, you can only hit it 3 times, not 4, and City will again take the handout when given. Well, Valley City is doing a good job of playing not a mistake-free volleyball so far, as they now have a 14-8 lead. Valley City's able to save that one. It's over on 2. Valley didn't want to get it over on 2. Red River shovels it up to the outside. That one heads out of play, and Suffolk is doing a good job of reading the ball in the back, chasing the ones that need to be chased after and letting the ones fly by that need to fly by. So Jovi Borg, the junior outside hitter, is having herself a stellar game so far, both in front and in back. Little poke shot over the top, and Coons just lays it into the net again. Second time we've seen her do that. And Valley City, they're just kind of letting Red River beat themselves right now. So an 8-point lead here for Valley City. Borg gets a shot over the top. Gaddy's got it. On out to the outside for Olson. Olson goes for the drop shot. Leck dove to it, kept it alive, but didn't generate enough pop to get it to go up. Koka dived down to try to get to it, but couldn't keep it alive. Good effort there by the 8th grader to try to keep it alive, but just could not generate any lift. Koka gets the first hit to it. Now over the middle. Valley City scrambling, trying to keep it over. Luck shoves it over. Red River's got to scramble. They'll get it over on 3, but they'll hit it up and out of play, going side to side. So 17-9 lead here for Valley City. Coming in now will be Eddie Kvilbang. And it's a little libero. Suffolk will move back to serve. Red River sets it backwards. Did not want to do that. Suffolk gets a good first touch to it. Lex sets it up, and that one just trickles right down the arm of the Red River wall, and it looks like they could be taking another timeout, and a timeout will be taken. Valley City leading 18-9. We'll be back here in a little bit on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation.
This is Dr. Ryan Lorenz, physical therapist at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, with offices in Enderlin, Lisbon, Gwinner, and Valley City. Our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy by highly skilled therapists to minimize pain and maximize mobility, which quickly allows you to return to the quality of life you desire. We will evaluate and educate you on your condition, review treatment options, and create an effective treatment plan to solve your impairments based on your unique situation and needs. I invite you to call our offices at Mobility Plus today.
And so we're back here in the Highliner Activity Center. 18-9 lead for Valley City. They lost the first set 25-17. So they've already generated more points here in the second set than they did in the entirety of that first set. A lot of those points, though, are coming off just unforced error by Red River. And, Valley City's doing a good job of just kind of staying in their lane, not making mistakes and not interrupting Red River's process of beating themselves. So all Valley City really has to do is just play 500 here, and they'll be able to kind of split points along the way and be able to take a second set here. But we all know Red River can go on a run, as that long serve from Valley City goes well out of play. So Red River will get the ball quickly back here. And back to serve, I believe, will be Paige Hyde. Oh, it'll be Taylor Hyde, excuse me. Luck shoves it up to the outside. Little drop shot over the top, and the point will belong to Valley City. They're going to say Red River went running into the net. Well, Valley City will get the ball right back, as it'll be Drew Potratz checking in. So for Valley City, again, like I was talking about, all you got to do really is trade points here with Red River. Just don't let them go on a big run to get themselves back in. And Valley City making a couple of quick hits, and I don't think Jovi Borg even wanted to get that first hit, but I believe the ball pretty much just found her. And she took a first touch, and she was blocking out her teammate who couldn't get to it. And so Valley City still leads by 8, but they would most certainly like to be able to go on just a quick 2 or even 3-point run. Bilbank blast one. The question, did it touch anything? And it did. It touched a Rough Rider along the way, and Valley City now moves to a 20-11 lead. So again, they're doing a good job really of limiting the damage, much like they did in that first set against Red River. Limiting the damage, not allowing the Rough Riders to really get any long run going. They blast this one straight into the wall. Valley City is able to keep it alive. They'll shove it over on 3. Red River looking to set it up to the outside. Big ball coming, blasted straight to the wall, and the Rough Riders will not get there, as Jovi Borg, part of the wall that stuffed it, and Valley City now leads by 10. And so it'll be Katie Koka, the sophomore outside hitter, moving back to serve. Jovi Borg having a tremendous game for the Highliners today. Line drive serve picked up here by Red River. Ball shoveled to the outside. Big blast goes right into the coffin corner. That's really the first big hit that's found a patch of floor in the second set for Red River. So it's 21-12. Valley City's just doing a pretty good job of just keeping Red River at bay. But the last thing they want to do is allow Red River to get 6 or 7 points in a row and give them new life. Big blast by Quilvang. Can't quite split the Rough Rider defense. Quilvang gets a solo block. Now outside for Red River again. Awkward shot. Valley City's able to handle it. Borg hits a big blast. Popped up. Ball shoveled very close to the front of the net, and they can't get it over. There's a good second hit that got it close to the net, but the ball is picked up a little too close. They tried to go for the touch shot over the top of the Valley City wall, but just plucked it into the wall. 22-12 lead here for Valley City. Quilvang moves back to serve. Ball in the middle. Good dig by Valley City, and it was a really nice effort by Potratz to get underneath of it. Good dive by Hughesby, but didn't quite pop it up, just kind of got it off the front of her fist and hit it right into the bench. And Valley City's doing a good job here, just minimizing any run that Red River could go on. Valley City 3 points away here from evening up this game at 1 set apiece. All to the outside. Hughesby got underneath that one a little too much. A lot of steam on that one, but hits it out of play. 22-14 lead down. Back to serve is Emerson Byron. Valley City shuffles the ball up to the outside. Hughesby shoves it deep. Red River's there to handle it. Ball very close to the front of the net. Big blast, and Suffolk. I don't know if she wanted to get a piece of that one. It rolled, and as she took a swipe at it, and you could see the ball disappear. And then you just saw it kind of tip up a little bit, indicating that Suffolk got a neglectful piece of that ball. Ball shuffled to the middle now here for Valley City, and it's a perfectly placed shot as Hadley Thorson does a good job of picking up a timely point. And so Valley City rotating a couple players in. It's going to be Luck and Dakota Potratz. So Luck going to move back to serve. Luck serve down the middle. Now back to the middle for Red River. That's a blast, and Valley City had no one there, but it doesn't matter because it goes out of play. And so Valley will be sitting on set point for the next 9 points. 24-15 lead here for the Highliners. Ball placed in the middle. Red River shoves it up to the outside. Big blast, and they go right after Bryn Luck. And Luck, well, she was able to generate contact to it, but that ball got on her quick and ate her up. And Valley City's going to kind of snuff out a Red River rally here, as Red River's going to need to get 8 straight points here off the serve to keep this set alive. Ball over the top. Valley City handles it. Luck pushes it up here over to Borg. Borg has the shot route, but Valley's able to recover. Borg fall-away shot and forces an awkward hit from Emerson Byron, and Byron's touch sends it well out of play. And Valley City wins the second set 25-16. A brilliant set there by Valley City. I would argue the best set they've played all year. We'll be back here in a little bit with the start of the third set right here on 1490 AM and 96.3 FM KOVC.
Ivy Real Estate Group, your locally owned real estate brokerage, is cheering for the home team. Listen to KOVC for the Ivy Real Estate Group Player of the Game following every Valley City Highliner and VCSU Vikings game.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let me count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see. Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grotbergelectric.com.
Lever's Foods, best quality, best price. Lever's Foods, best service, they're nice. Lever's Foods, they make everything right. Lever's Foods.
All this week at Lever's Foods, rake in the savings on preferred Angus boneless beef arm roast, $4.88 a pound. New Crop Honeycrisp apples, just $1.99 a pound. And Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza, only $6.89 each. Delivery is available by calling 845-1732. Remember to observe caution in and around the area during construction.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We're here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. We offer mail out with no additional product fee, and we offer an automated system for convenient refills. And as always, Dr. Natalie Meyer, Terry, Rachel, Cindy, Christina, or myself will answer your calls at 845-5280. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City.
We're back here inside the Highliner Activity Center. It's a 1-1 tie here as we are set to begin our third set of play. Valley City perhaps played the best set if you take in competition that they played all year, winning that one 25-16. The best stretch, without a doubt, they played as they went on an 8-0 run, really to build a gap versus Red River. And you always kind of tentatively sit back and wait for an experienced team like Red River to just will themselves back into the game and respond with a run of their own, but it never came for Valley City. Or it never came for Red River, as Valley City has tied this game up. Red River trying to get this one started off right, and they waste no time doing so as they go for placement over power right there. And they get an early 1-0 lead. So 1-0 lead here for Valley City, again keeping you apprised of the Minnesota Twins game going on. Twins with a 7-0 lead, and the Royals now with a 7-2 lead over the Guardians. So Twins have the potential to cut their magic number from 3-2, or from 5-3, excuse me. Valley City now trying to tie this set up at 1 apiece. Big blast picked up nicely by Borg. Valley City's going to play it over on 2. Red River shoves it up to the outside, and again, those cross shots just have not looked right today for Red River since that second set, as Linsinger gets just a little off balance on that one, trying to work it from the left side over to the right side and just miss hitting it. 1-1 here in this third set. Valley back to serve. This one's scooped out by Red River. Big blast coming down the middle. Roofed in the wall, but goes straight out. And that's going to give Red River a 2-1 lead. So Valley City playing with confidence here. And that's what you want to see. There were times, especially late against West Fargo, where you could sense the confidence wasn't really there for this Highliner squad, but they are playing with confidence right now. Borg has a shot stuffed right in the wall, and it goes right down on the Valley City side. Valley's able to get a touch to it, but nothing to keep it alive as it rolls right under the net. 3-1 lead here for Red River. Ball now up front here. Push shot over the top, and it's a perfectly placed shot by Kvilving. And she just dropped it right over the top of the outstretched Red River wall. And Kvilving, whose service sparked an 8-0 run that got Valley City the lead that they never quite looked back from in that second set, is now back to serve here. Kvilving served. Licked up in the back line by Gaddy. Now to the outside here for Red River. Ball stuffed in the wall. They'll get it back over on one. Valley going for the drop shot on two, and expertly placed by Drew Potratz. And so for Red River, you had to think something they would tell them to address is they have to get better shots when Kvilving's back serving. As Valley City is going to be missing their most experienced middle blocker. Gaddy's going to hit it over, and she just pops it straight into the wall. And what was something that was being taken advantage of in the first set by Red River, they have just looked a little discombobulated here since that second set. Red River scrambles it forward. Big blast, nicely picked up by the Highliners. Picked up, backline shot there by Coca. Coca chases them deep. Now Red River working side to side. Coca gets it over on one. Red River's got to scramble to get it. Drop shot coming on three. Valley's able to get it. Ball set forward by Potratz. Borg with the fall-away shot, and I don't know if it clipped off some fingertips. I don't know if it clipped off the net. It took some funky English to it, and Red River, I think, thought the ball was heading out of play. They both called each other off at the same time, but Valley City's able to pick up another point, and Kvilving, good server, but she has been putting on a class today. On out to the outside, and that one hits off the post, and that'll be a 6-3 lead here for Valley City. And you gotta hit it around. You gotta hit it around the post. You can't hit it through it. 6-3 lead here for the Highliners in this third set. Tied up at one set apiece, and Kvilving launches that one a little too much. But with Kvilving, that's what you need her to do. It's kind of like having a big home run hitter. You have to swing hard. It's what you have to have them do. Kvilving's job from the setting position or from the serving position is chasing the opposition deep and not giving them an opportunity to get those big balls up front. Big blast by Borg. Borg gets a thunderous shot to it. Diving effort by Gaddy keeps it alive, and Red River gets it over on three. Big shot now coming up. That one by Hughesby just sails long. Hughesby, she kept it in. Hughesby might have also been looking to see if it was possibly touched, but line judge says it just escaped up and over. That one blasted over the top. Valley City might have got it over on one, and that one going to be a violation there on Valley City as Potratz going to get called for the carry. As that one went into the net off the first hit, Potratz got down, trying to keep it alive, but ended up just rolling the ball off her arms and gets called for the carry. 6-6 tie here in this third set. Hughesby has this one batted up, and Valley City is going to get called for the net violation, and Hughesby very close to the front of the net, just kind of came down on top of it a little bit. 7-6 lead here for Red River, and we're tied up at one set apiece. And now we're tied up at 7-7 as the serve goes scorching into the net. Rotations being made here. It's going to be Potratz coming in along with Bryn Luck. Luck going to move back to serve. Luck's running serve. Puts it right in the middle of the Rough Rider defense. They get it over on two. Don't think they wanted to get it over on two. And the Rough Riders retaliation is going to go banging off the top of our Judge sitting atop the pedestal, and that's going to make it 8-7 for Valley City. So Valley City, again, they're doing a good job of just eliminating the big run. But they got to find a way to stack together another run here, as Luck serve just can't quite escape over the top of the net, and that's her second service fault today. So 8-8 here in this third set. Ball over the top. Borg handles it. Coming up in the middle for Thorson. And Thorson, well, looked like she planted it perfectly, but she carried a bit too far into the net. And that'll make it 9-8 for Red River. And one of those points you hate giving up because it was the perfect shot, but gotta just have a little bit better body control than that. And Valley City with a quick 1-2. They're going to need a miracle to get it over on 3, as well, you saw Suffolk swing the arm trying to pop it up and over. Just couldn't quite do it, and Red River now takes a 2-point lead. 10-8 here in this third set. Borg dives down to get it. Borg with the big blast. Nicely picked up in the back line by Gaddy. Fall away shot. Valley City's got it. Out over the Borg. Borg going for the placement. Can't find a hole in the Red River defense. Close to the net here for Red River. Valley's wall gets a piece of it. Now back up close to the net. And too close to the net, as it was easy pickings for the Rough Riders as they blast it down the line for a big 11th point. So 11-8 here in this third set. Service here by Red River. Borg gets the first touch to it, gets it over on 1. That's going to be a good opportunity for Red River to do some damage, and they go for the perfect drop shot, and they get it there with Lizzie Coons. And a timeout will be taken here by Valley City as they look to regroup after the Rough Riders go on a run to take a 4-point lead. Back here in 30 seconds. Timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation.
This is Dr. Ryan Lorenz, physical therapist at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, with offices in Enderlin, Lisbon, Gwinner, and Valley City. Our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy by highly skilled therapists to minimize pain and maximize mobility, which quickly allows you to return to the quality of life you desire. We will evaluate and educate you on your condition, review treatment options, and create an effective treatment plan to solve your impairments based on your unique situation and needs. I invite you to call our offices at Mobility Plus today.
And so back here inside the Valley City Highliner Activity Center, 12-8 lead here for Grand Forks Red River as we're tied up at 1 set apiece here. Going around some of the baseball scores, again keeping you apprised of that Minnesota Twins game. 7-0 for the Twins as they lead over the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals. Currently with a 7-4 lead over the Cleveland Guardians. That game in the top of the 6th inning. So Red River back to serve. Valley City looking to bust up a run. That one laid over the top. Valley City scrambles it forward, and they get an awkward shot over on 3. Red River tries to blast it through the Valley City wall, but the wall holds firm. Red River shoves it over on 3. Ball now to the outside. Blasted into the wall. It goes out of play. The question is, did it hit off the net or did it hit off the wall? No decision has been made. We're looking around. We're waiting for a decision. We finally get one. And it belongs to Valley City, as no one could determine whether it hit off the wall or whether it hit off the top of the net and ricocheted out of play, but Valley City's going to get the benefit of the 50-50 call. Borg serve travels deep. Now big ball to the outside, blasted down the line, diving, saved by Suffolk. Now to the outside, good shot right there by Katie Koka. The sophomore picks up a big point and pulls Valley City within 2. But the play was kept alive by a nice diving effort by Kinley Suffolk. As another sophomore on this Valley City team dove to get to it, and the libero was able to set up her team to get that 10th point. Red River blast a shot, and Brandon Luck tried to keep it alive. She tried to pop it straight up into the air, but ended up just shoving the ball backwards off her first hit. And that'll make it 13-10 in favor of Red River. But again, Valley City not going anywhere. They're not allowing Red River to run and hide. Hope Gaddy, the senior libero, back to serve, straight to Suffolk. Now back to the outside. Ball handled by the Red River wall. Valley's going to shove it to the outside for Koka. Koka gets a shot to it. Red River's going to regroup, try to throw it over on 2. Perfect drop shot. Did it hit a Rough Rider? No, it did not. It was the right idea. It was almost a perfect execution, but the ball dropped a little too far on the outside. As it is 14-10 here for Red River. Ball straight down the middle. Suffolk doesn't get a great first touch to it, but Varsity is going to get just enough of it to get it over on 3. Push shot over the top by the Rough Riders on 3, and Valley City never looked comfortable on that sequence, as it was a quick first touch, and the second touch just went straight, had no verticality to it at all. And Red River now leading by 5. Blast straight down. Suffolk is able to get to it. Luck sets it over for Thorson. Thorson a bit too close to the net, but it doesn't matter, as Red River just does not get a good first hit to it, and Valley City stays within 4. Ball was almost set a little too aggressive towards the net. Thorson, though, did a good job from running into it and just tipped it over. And we've seen on more than one occasion Red River has handed Valley City some points, and Valley City has certainly not turned them down. Red River setting up for another sequence here. Big blast, but that goes sailing into the bench. And, the coaches are having to stay alive here. And, no one looks like they got hit by the ball. 15-12 lead here for Red River. Valley City trying to rally here. And Red River deked themselves out. I believe that might have been Haley Johnson trying to fake like she was going for the big hit and expecting expecting Lizzie Coons to be behind her, but nobody was there. And another freebie handed out here by the Rough Riders. That one picked up here by Valley City. Ball shoveled to the outside. Push shot, and it's misplayed by the wall of Red River, as Valley City has scrambled all the way back here to make it a 1-point game. 15-14 here in this third set. Line drive serve. That one's going to be out of play. That's serve not able to be handled by Hope Caddy. 15-15. Suffolk back to serve. Suffolk nearly picks up an ace, and she does pick up an ace. They're going to say that the dig did not get there in time by Litzinger. And Valley City has rallied all the way back to take a 16-15 lead here in this third set. This one hits off the top of the net. Red River's got to scramble to get to it. Not a great first set of touches to it. And the third touch just goes straight up into the air. Valley City leads by 2. And Carolyn Olson, the head coach for Red River, has not moved from the bench. She's going to try to let her team figure it out, but Valley City now with the momentum and a 2-point lead. All over the top. Red River shovels it close to the net, but too close. That one gets over the net, and Valley City shoves it straight down. That's played there by Quilvang. Now a 3-point lead for Valley City. Not only is it a 3-point lead for Valley City, but we're getting close to the end here of this third set. Still a long way to go before we get to the end here. And finally, Carolyn Olson of Red River is going to call that timeout. So timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. Back here in 30 seconds, Valley City leading by 3.
This is Dr. Ryan Lorenz, physical therapist at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, with offices in Enderlin, Lisbon, Gwinner, and Valley City. Our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy by highly skilled therapists to minimize pain and maximize mobility, which quickly allows you to return to the quality of life you desire. We will evaluate and educate you on your condition, review treatment options, and create an effective treatment plan to solve your impairments based on your unique situation and needs. I invite you to call our offices at Mobility Plus today.
Here in the Highliner Activity Center, Valley City leading 18-15. It's another late run here by Valley City, as they have just pretty much willed themselves into position here to take a 3-point lead. It is at least a 5-0 run here for the Highliners. Probably closer to about 6-8. And for Valley City again, they're a team that, could have came in with a dejected look about them. They've come in and they've played very aggressive here. Valley City sets the ball up in the middle for Quilvang. Quilvang can't quite blast it cleanly through the wall. Red River's going to regroup and blast it on the outside. Into the wall it goes. Ball very close to the net. Red River puts it over on 3. Valley regroups it to the outside for Coca. Coca has it blasted into the wall. Good tip shot straight up there by Luck to keep it alive. Red River's going to regroup. Ball to the outside. Nice dig out by Kinley Suffolk. For Borg. Borg can't put it away, but it chases Red River deep. They're going to shove it over on 3. Suffolk sets it up. Poke shot over the top by Coca. That's all she could do with it. Ball blasted over the top. Valley City handles it again. Luck sets it over for Coca. Coca can't get it past Gaddy. Ball now. Tip straight up into the air. Suffolk digs it out. Gets it over on 1. Luck keeps it alive. Valley City keeps it alive. Borg can't quite get enough of it. Oh, Valley City nearly did enough to save a desperate dive, but just could not quite generate any loft on either that second or third touch. A little bit more loft, and we might still be dealing with a rally. Suffolk handles the serve. Ball blasted straight to the corner. Red River does a good job of handling it. Ball hit deep. Suffolk gets it. Now Valley City's got to chase it deep. Plays it deep in their own end. Valley City gets it over on 3, but it's going to be a good opportunity here for Red River. Suffolk bats it straight up into the air. Luck travels back to get it. Valley City gets it over. Red River might have touched one that was going out of play. Red River into the corner, and it's going to be the Valley City point. As we're going to get Red River with the forehit as a hit off the top of the net and not into the wall. And the next touch by Red River ultimately sealed their fate before the ball hit the floor. 19-16 here for Valley City, tied up at 1 apiece here in this third set. And so now we have some questions about some substitution possibly being made. Back to serve for Valley City will be Drew Potratz. Potratz back to serve. Senior setter. Plays it deep. Red River plays it awkwardly on the first hit, so they're not going to get much on this third. Good opportunity for Valley City. Sets it up in the middle to Vilvang. Vilvang doesn't get a lot of power on it. Red River playing it close to the net. Good dive, but the dive is able to put it into the air, but it had some English on it. Ball went straight up into the air and then spun back over the body of Hughesby, and nobody else was able to get to it. 19-17 here in this third set. Valley City clinging to a 2-point lead. Red River blasted over the top. Suffolk able to dig it out. Ball now over to Coca. Coca hits a deep one. Picked up in the back line by Gaddy. Coca gets the hit. Now back over to Hughesby. Hughesby hits a dart that's dug out by Red River in the back line, and they're going to call a double hit. And so Valley City now leading 22-17 here in this third set. Coca hits a serve, picked up there by Red River. They shuffle it forward. Big blast tipped by the Valley wall. Potratz sets it over to Borg. Borg clips it off the top of the net, and it did not clip off a Rough Rider, so it goes out of play. So the Highliners and the Rough Riders trading points back and forth. Valley City would love to be able to just put on a quick 3-point run here to create some much-needed separation. Valley City, though, they're going to have to play this ball deep. Borg hits it flat-footed. Rough Riders played a little too close to the net. They go for the poke shot, and it's a perfectly placed floater over the top of the wall. As the first hit was nicely set up by Red River, but they played it a little close to the net off the second touch, and that recovery third shot was expertly played there by Red River. Ball close to the front of the net, punch shot over the top. Red River's going to scramble. Ball into the wall, and the wall holds as both Hughesby and Quilvang were there to roof it. 21-19 here in the third set. And each team with one set apiece here in this third set, as we are having a tremendous back and forth affair here. Ball now to the outside, running shot, finds a patch of floor to fall to, and it was a nice running shot being put on by Mackenzie Olsen to make it a 21-20 game. Substitutions coming in for Red River. Name not on my score sheet. I believe that is Peyton Bergeron. On out to the outside, and nice blast by Hughesby. Hit it off the side of the Rough Rider wall, and it spun into some open floor, and Valley City now sits 3 points away. And so Bryn Luck moving back to serve. Luck also on the cross-country team, trying to help Valley City sprint across the line. Ball blasted off the top of the Valley City wall. Suffolk able to get a touch to it. Valley City's going to have to play deep in their own end. They just shuffle it over on 3. Red River scrambles for another big hit. Luck with the dig, keeps it alive. Valley's got to play deep in their own end. A little bit of an in-betweener, makes Red River dive for it. Another floater shot. Suffolk with the dive, keeps it alive. Borg punches it over, but can't keep it in play as Luck got a touch to it. Then Suffolk with a flail of her arm popped it straight up into the air. The only one that could get to it was Borg. She was lucky to get it over the net in the first place, but she just couldn't quite find the inbounds part to get it to fall into. And Valley City still with a 1-point lead as we're in 22-21. And they're going to say that ball clipped the line. Jovi Borg let it go out, and Borg was convinced that it went out of play. I looked up here, thought it clipped the line, and so did the line judge. And now we're tied up at 22, and Valley City's going to call the timeout. Timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation. Back here in 30 seconds. Score tied at 22 in this third set.
This is Dr. Ryan Lorenz, physical therapist at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, with offices in Enderlin, Lisbon, Gwinner, and Valley City. Our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy by highly skilled therapists to minimize pain and maximize mobility, which quickly allows you to return to the quality of life you desire. We will evaluate and educate you on your condition, review treatment options, and create an effective treatment plan to solve your impairments based on your unique situation and needs. I invite you to call our offices at Mobility Plus today.
Here in the Highliner Activity Center in Valley City, 22-22 in the third set, each team with one set. Keeping you apprised of the Minnesota Twins score. Twins up 7-0 here in the bottom of the ninth with one out. Dylan Floro on to try to close this one out for the Twins. Kansas City Royals leading 7-4 over the Cleveland Guardians. Again, the game's significant because if both the Twins and the Royals win today, the magic number goes from 5 to 3 and could possibly see the Minnesota Twins clinch a spot in the playoffs as early as this weekend, if everything goes according to plan. 22-22, and we're back underway here. Big blast, and Red River somehow keeps it alive. I thought for sure Borg put it away. A good scramble drill by Red River keeps it alive, but Valley City eventually puts it away with a shot by Dakota Potratz. Haven't called her name much, but the sophomore comes in, clips the ball off the top of the outstretched Rough Rider wall, and Valley City leading 23-22. Who's going to go on a 2 to 3 point run to seal this third set? Valley City setting up, places over the top. It was an awkward shot, but Red River's got a scramble. Great fall away shot, but Valley City's there to handle it. Potratz lays it over on 3. Gaddy in the back line picks it up. Ball shoveled to the outside. Big blast off the top of the Valley City wall, and it goes out of play. And Suffolk just didn't know whether or not the ball went off the top of the wall. Saw it change directions at the last minute, and the point awarded there to Red River. 23-23. All picked up here in the back line. Valley City scrambles it forward to Coca. Coca hits one, and they're saying it got tipped. Valley City's saying it got tipped. They can't believe it. The judges are saying it got through clean, and now we're on set point. So 24-23 here in the third set. This is perhaps the biggest point in the ball game. Either Red River will be leading 2-1, or will be going to extra points. Valley City handles the serve. Touch shot by Thorson, can't put it away. Blast coming on the outside, and Suffolk unable to dig it out. And a 50-50 call just doesn't go the way of Valley City, and that can sometimes be the difference. 25-23, Red River wins in a back-and-forth third set. Back here in about 3 minutes here on the Voice of the Valley with the ultimate fourth set in this game. Keep it right here on KOVC.
This is Amy Heim, nurse practitioner with Sanford Health. Well child checks are important visits for children of every age. Yearly well child checks are recommended for children 3 and older, and more frequently for those younger than 3. It is at these visits that growth, development, and preventative care are addressed in an effort to keep children as healthy as possible. Recommended immunizations are also discussed and provided at these visits. Call 742-3267 to schedule at your local Sanford Health Clinic in Ellendale, Foreman, Gwinner, Lemoore, Lisbon, or Oaks.
Hey VCSU fans, this is Dennis McCulloch, head football coach and athletic director at Valley City State University. This season we have more than 270 student athletes competing for VCSU in 14 different sports. They wear Viking colors with a tremendous amount of pride in our school and our community. Your generous donations to VCSU Century Club ensures that we can recruit and retain the finest student athletes in the NEI. Our goals are lofty and we can't do it without your scholarship dollars. Call 845-7161 and join us in supporting our hometown team.
When gathering around the table with family and friends or enjoying a quiet meal by yourself, make certain you have the finest cuts of meat from Valley Meat Supply. Quality steaks and pork chops that make every bite a true delight. Valley Meat offers a wide variety to satisfy every taste and budget, including incredible sausage, several varieties of cheese, baked beans, award-winning beef jerky and snack sticks, and a great selection of spices. Valley Meat Supply, your locally owned, locally sourced meat market, located on West Main Street in Valley City.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout at CPA 701-845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor, and securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member FINRA and SIPC.
Every body is different. Some experience injuries, while others need extra support.
I'll help you, Grandma.
At Jamestown Regional Medical Center, your health is what matters most. Our orthopedics and sports medicine team care for you and your unique needs. Their goal is to help you live your best life. Choose Jamestown Regional Medical Center for care of hips, shoulders, knees, and broken bones. Learn more at jrmcnd.com/orthopedics.
Welcome back here to the Highliner Activity Center here in Valley City. It is a 2-1 lead in terms of sets here for Red River as they eked out a third set, 25-23, and a set that could have gone either way. Really turning point in that set was a blast that Valley City went off the top. That Valley City thought went off the top of the Red River wall. Officials disagreed, and their opinions are really the only one that matters. And one of those 50-50 calls can go either way. Didn't go the way of Valley City, and a perfectly placed shot the next time down by Red River was able to seal that close third set win. So Valley City looking to regroup here. Red River blasting a shot here down the middle. Valley City's there with Borg. Now back to the outside here for Coca. Coca clipped a bit of top of net, and that one goes sailing into the bench, and the Highliners will quickly get out to a 1-0 lead. And moving back to serve will be Coca. Coca, along with Borg, have both had their moments in this game. And that's really what you want to see from Valley City. Up in the middle, they're secure with Vilbank, but the outside hitter position, just want to see a bit more consistency in both Borg and Coca, and have started to do that today. And that one was just an awkward set of hits as nobody looked really comfortable taking the hit, and we're going to have ourselves a 1-1 tie. So 1-1 here in the fourth set on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Twins game just wrapped up. Minnesota Twins win 7-0 over the Cincinnati Reds. And the magic number is down to 4. Ball blasted off the top of the Red River wall. Rough Riders scramble, move the ball forward. Big blast coming from the outside. Suffolk handles it. Coltratt's very close to the wall, able to get it over to Coca. Rough Riders get it over on 3. Valley City handles it now to the outside. A little too much finesse attempted there by Jovi Borg as she laid it a bit too soft into the net. Tried to just tap it up and over the Rough Rider wall, but could not quite get the form to follow the function. Coltratt sets it up in the middle for Vilbank. Vilbank throw a change-up at the Rough Riders, and this time she's able to handle the 2 tip that got put over. Rough Riders were expecting a big hit. Vilbank threw a change-up at them, and the ball was popped straight up on 1 or 2 by Red River, and Vilbank was there just to tip it straight down to tie the game up at 2 apiece. Big blast down the middle, nicely picked up in the back line by Coca. Shoved to the outside for Borg. Borg clips it off the side of the wall. Ball now thrown cross court here for Red River, and a nice placement shot by Valley City. Just can't quite get the result. Diving effort by Vilbank, and Vilbank has had a good game in the back line, keeping some balls alive, but it's not her natural position. She tried to dive down and go get to it, but caught a bit too much of the side of the ball. And that's going to make it a 3-2 lead here for Red River. Ball now being played deep in the Valley City back line, and that's Hughesby just being caught a little too far back, a little too flat-footed, and not quite on balance as she tried to go for the cross-court shot. Red River now leads 4-2. Potratz sets it up outside to Hughesby, and Hughesby can't get it through the net or the wall, and it's a quick 5-2 lead here for Red River. Again, a reminder, we will have our Ivy Real Estate Group player of the game during our post-game show, and we have a lot of possible candidates to choose from here today, and there have been many excellent performances here today for the Highliners. All played very close to the net. Ball spiked straight down by Joby Borg, and that one seemed to just be hovering on the line in Valley City territory, in Red River territory. Valley City handled the awkwardness of the situation perfectly, and just was able to pick up their third point. So Bryn Leak coming in. First serve handled. This one blasted into the wall by Red River. Rough Riders regroup, set for a shot in the middle again. Hit over by Coca. Now back to the middle again. And it goes out of play. Leak does a good job to pull up on it. And that'll make it 5-4 for the Rough Riders. But Valley City looking again to rally and get a run going of their own. Leak served, popped over the top. Rough Riders set for a ball in the middle, and that one just got really deep, really quick on Dakota Potratz, who tried to pop it straight up into the air, but ball pretty much caught the crook of her arm and just rolled straight into her shoulder, and then just out of play. 6-4 here in this fourth set. Ball now set up to the outside for Borg. Borg blasted, can't quite put it away. Red River's going to regroup to the outside off the top of the Valley City wall. Leak sets it now to the outside. Valley City can't quite put it away right there at Potratz. Suffolk hits it. It's off the speaker and down into the Rough Riders side, and as soon as it hits the speaker, it's a dead ball. And well, if we were playing with prison rules, that one might have been a point for Valley City. I don't know if you got to call that in the volleyball version, of course, but off the speaker and onto the floor doesn't quite count for a point for Valley City, but that will, as that was a thunderous smash by Joby Borg off the side of the Rough Rider wall, and that'll make it 7-5. So it'll be Borg moving back to serve after picking up the point. Serve played deeply by Gaddy. Ball played over on two by Red River. Now to the outside. Ball just kind of gets trapped in the Rough Rider wall, and it was a quick one. It was a quick hit, and that just goes sailing out of play. Valley City pulls back within one. Again, there hasn't been much separation between these two sides, as well, even in that first set when Red River won 25-17, really the only time the Rough Riders created that separation was late. Big blast goes out of play, and we got ourselves a tied set at 7-7. And they're going to say it went off the top of the Valley City wall. I have to admit, folks, I did not see any change of direction. The officials, again, a lot closer to the ball than I am, so it would have been a tied set at 7-7. It's now an 8-6 lead here for Red River. That one escapes out of play, so essentially not quite back to square one as Valley City still trails by one, but it does snuff out a Rough Rider rally. Suffolk, though, can't get the serve to go over, and the deficit will stay right at 2. So moving back to serve will be Hope Gaddy. Gaddy, quick jump serve, picked up in the back line. Valley shelves it forward over to Dakota Potratz. Potratz can't find a hole in the defense. Ball blasted into the Highliner wall. Outside of Potratz again, tries to shove it deep. Red River's there to pick it up. Now to the outside, blasted into the Highliner wall, and it scuds off the side. And that'll be another point there for Red River. Lizzie Coons has had an up and down day as her big arm has not quite been dialed in since that first set, but you can see why they keep her out there. Presence in the middle and also a lot of power on the outside. Valley City, though, is able to let that one escape out of play and back within 2. Again, Valley City playing without probably one of their key pieces off the bench in Bailey LaRue, and they are hanging tough here with a very good Red River side. That one travels a bit deep, and that'll get out of play as that'll make it 11-8. So again, both sides really haven't played the most polished of 4 sets so far, but Red River is the one with a 3-point lead. Ball now set up to the outside for Coca. Coca, they're going to say, clipped off the top of the wall. Ball sailed out of play, but the reason was because it took that deflection. And so Valley City makes it 11-9 again. Very impressed with Coca and Borg today. Again, if Valley City can get some more consistency from the outside hitter position, that's really what you want to see, especially if you have to deal with the loss of a player like LaRue. And Red River wastes no time shuffling it back over to Lizzie Coons, and Coons again just blasted straight through for another point. And now substitution coming in as Coons will sub out, and subbing in will be Paige Hyde. 12-9 lead here, as Valley City's kind of been sitting in this 3 to 4 point deficit for a while now. Ball shovels up to the outside for Borg. Borg gets a nice blast, but Red River's able to scramble. Ball played close to the net, and a perfect drop shot will give them a 4-point lead. 13-9 here in this 4th set. Red River holding the 2-1 advantage. If Valley City is able to rally here and take this 4th set, we would go to a 5th and final set where it would be a race to 15. Jovi Borg able to break up the rally as she hits this one off the side of the hand of Haley Johnson to give Valley City a little bit of life. 13-10 here. And back to serve will be Kvilvang, and this will be probably the most important sequence for Valley City, as they can't quite handle the awkward Grand Forks Red River retaliation as it goes out of play. Kvilvang left chasing it, and Kvilvang will be the one that subs out. The reason why I say that's the most important now is that Kvilvang, when she moves back to serve, obviously can't be a part of the wall, and she gets subbed out immediately after becoming the server. So now Valley City's going to have to regroup without their big bopper in the middle, and they misplay that one as Red River now moves 5 in front, and we now take a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation.
This is Dr. Ryan Lorenz, physical therapist at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, with offices in Enderlin, Lisbon, Gwinner, and Valley City. Our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy by highly skilled therapists to minimize pain and maximize mobility, which quickly allows you to return to the quality of life you desire. We will evaluate and educate you on your condition, review treatment options, and create an effective treatment plan to solve your impairments based on your unique situation and needs. I invite you to call our offices at Mobility Plus today.
15-10 lead here for Red River as we're in this 4th set with Red River holding a 15-10 lead. Yeah, the Minnesota Twins won 7-0 over the Cincinnati Reds, and the Kansas City Royals and Cleveland Guardians game now to the bottom of the 7th. Royals now holding a 7-5 lead. Again, that score important because, well, as long as the Twins keep winning and the Guardians keep losing, the Twins have a chance to clinch a postseason spot maybe before the start of the weekend. That would be nice to get that up and out of the way. Reminder, we will have the Highliner homecoming game on Friday. That'll be against West Fargo Horse. Valley City lost for the first time last week against Dickinson. They're looking to regroup after their first defeat. Valley City sets the ball to the outside. Ball blasted into the wall. Suffolk plays it very close to the net, maybe a little too close, and Red River makes no mistake and just tips it straight down and forces a quick, awkward 1-2 by Valley City. And now it's a 6-point lead here for Red River. And Red River, who hasn't really been able to put together much big runs after that first set, has an opportunity to create a lot of breathing room with a stretch right now. Borg plays it long and a little too long, and that'll make it 17-10. So for Valley City, they need to bust this up, and they need to bust it up quick as Haley Johnson continues to serve here for Red River. Ball into the net, so Valley City gets a reprieve, and they'll be able to get in a couple of substitutions here with Dakota Potrats and Bryn Leak. So Leak will move back to serve. Leak gets it up and over the top, almost to an ace. Valley City plays the ball over on one. Ball away shot by Red River. Suffolk plays it in the back line. Push shot over the top, handled easily by Red River. Now ball quickly shuffled up front. Nicely picked up by Borg. Now back outside to Borg. Borg hits a cross-court shot. Red River gives pursuit, now plays it along the line. And that'll be a 4 hit by Red River as the ball went into the net and not into the wall. With Valley City now moving in within 5. So again, 8th grader Bryn Leak, also a member of the cross-country team. Very good athlete to be able to be on varsity in 2 sports at her age. She's also a very promising player here for Valley City. And Red River not going to get that over, as they just actually do get it over. I can't believe they saved that. Ball blasted by Potrats. Potrats can't put it away. Another opportunity here for Red River, and the determination pays off as that one just blasted in the perfect spot by Hannah Linsinger. As I could have sworn that was more than 3 touches. My internal clock said it was 4. It was 3. And Valley City now trailing by 6. They do a good job to let that one go, and that'll make it a 5-point game. Again, that's one thing that I'm very impressed with seeing, is that Suffolk is starting to get better reads on these balls as the season goes over, doing a good job communicating which ones are coming in and which ones are going out. And that's going to be an ace here for Valley City, as the shot just goes off the front of the fist of, I believe, Alex Strauss. And Valley City pulls within 4. It was about in the situation last time. They went on a run to make it a very close 3rd set. Looking to do the same here, and it's back-to-back aces here. And so Jovi Borg, picking up her 3rd ace of the game. She's trying to will her team back into this game. Borg hits another one, and it's an ace. No way. That looked like it clipped the line. There's no way. Even up here, I can see that ball hit line. I'll have to go to look back at the tape, because from up here, that looked like it clearly landed in, and Valley City looks about as bemused as I am right now. 19-15 here in this 4th set. Valley City plays the ball close to Thorson. Thorson can't quite find a hole in the defense. Ball played very close to the net. Valley City will get the point right back, so really no harm, no foul, as Valley City will regroup with Suffolk, as that will allow Quillvane to come in off the substitution. Suffolk serve, line drive, picked up in the back line by Gaddy. To the outside, fall away shot. Suffolk dives, can't get the straight up pop as it goes sailing into the crowd. And now Red River just trying to trade their way back and forth here with Valley City to a 4-set win and a match win. And so it will be Hope Gaddy, the senior libero, moving back to serve. Valley City mopping up some moisture here. As for whatever reason, there always seems to be a lot of moisture on the Valley City side of the court. Have not seen the opponent in any of the games I've done so far this year have to mop up moisture on their side. Valley City scrambles the ball to the outside with Potrats. Potrats lays a deep shot on. Red River plays it very close. Suffolk able to handle a bullet. That one blasts off the top of the Red River wall. Tipped straight down by Quillvane, and Valley City pulls back within 3. That's a play there by Quillvane, realizing the ball was going over and just tapped it straight down. So Potrats coming in, Drew Potrats coming in, along with Ava Hughesby. Potrats serve, clips the top of the net, but Red River's there to handle it. They play it over on 2. Suffolk's there to handle it. Ball very close to the front for Quillvane. Quillvane unable to generate a lot of power. Lob shot over the top by Red River. Suffolk plays it to the outside. Red River handles the outside shot. Ball very close to the front of the net. Picked up nicely there by Suffolk. Now to Quillvane in the middle. Quillvane just kind of overran the ball a little bit. Her momentum of the ball was out in front of where the ball actually was, and her arm was behind the play and just kind of rolled off her wrist and straight into the net. 21-17 here. in this fourth set. Again, both teams just trade points back and forth. Red River will take the exchange. Valley City is looking to improve it as they cut the deficit to 3 again with a big spike on the outside. Another point put away there, I believe, by Katie Koka. And it will be Koka moving back to serve. So the front line right now is Hughesby, Borg, and Kvilvang. Probably their most explosive line out there, with Borg being able to provide assistance from the outside hitter spot. And Borg does a good job just to tip it straight down, and Valley City pulls within 2. 21-19 here in the fourth set. Koka has played phenomenally in this game. It's what you like to see out of your young emerging players. Ball set into the back, ball into the straight wall. Red River doesn't get a good first hit on it, doesn't get a great second hit, and it travels into the bench for the 20th point for Valley City. Valley City within 1. There is no quit in this Highliner team today. 21-20 here in the fourth set. Valley City trails 2-1. If we go to 4, it'll be a race to 15. Fadeaway shot picked up in the back line by Sefakul. Valley City's got to play deep with Koka, and Koka, again, much like what happened with Kvilvang, momentum in front of the ball, but her arm toweling behind the play doesn't generate any lift to it and just sails it straight into the net. So 22-20. This is the decisive moments of the ball game right here. Valley City's got the line they want up front. Now they have to be able to execute. Ball to the outside. Borg can't quite find a hole. Ball back up to Red River there. He can't generate a lot of power on the third hit. Outside for Borg. Borg's fall away shot. And it goes around the pole. And Valley City now trailing by 3, and they'll call the timeout. Timeout brought to you by Mobility Plus Rehabilitation.
This is Dr. Ryan Lorenz, physical therapist at Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, with offices in Enderlin, Lisbon, Gwinner, and Valley City. Our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy by highly skilled therapists to minimize pain and maximize mobility, which quickly allows you to return to the quality of life you desire. We will evaluate and educate you on your condition, review treatment options, and create an effective treatment plan to solve your impairments based on your unique situation and needs. I invite you to call our offices at Mobility Plus today.
Back, folks. 23-20, Red River here in this fourth set. Valley City trailing 2-1 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. And hopefully Valley City can rally here. If we get to a fifth set, it'll be a race to 15. Valley City right now has a mix of experience and explosiveness out there, but they need to be able to get a point. Punch shot over the top is in an awkward spot, and Valley City, ooh, they catch a fortunate break because everyone's momentum was going one way. The ball went the other. Fortunately for them, the ball went out of play. 23-21. Kvilvang moving back to serve. Ball blasted down the line, nicely picked up. Kvilvang trying to set it, sets it a little too deep. Borg has to play it flat-footed. On out to the outside, and that one smashed right on the line. And Kvilvang comes out. So Valley City needs to rally for 3 points here. They need to stop Red River from putting this one away, and they got to get 2 points off their next serve to keep this game alive. We will be on match point here for the next 3 serves. Valley City shuffling it up to the outside. Borg hits one. There's a laser that went off the top of the Red River wall. They shuffle it to the outside. Ball gets stuffed into the Red River wall and trickles straight down. And Valley City is staying alive. 24-22. It'll be the 8th grader, Bryn Leak, back to serve. Leak got a couple of serves to fall her way the last time. Pops this one straight over the top, not taking any chances. Big ball to the outside. They go right at it, and it travels out of play. Sefakul just avoided making contact with it, and Valley City pulls within 1. If they get this here, we go to extra points. If Red River puts it away, the game is over. Big ball in the middle. Valley City trying to get to it. Back line, could not get there in time. And Red River escapes 25-23 in the last two sets. And that is the fraction of a difference between these two teams. Both teams essentially won by an identical score in their first two sets. Red River won 25-17. Valley City won 25-16. These last two sets as close as you can get. And again, you look at this and say, you know, they lost. But I'll say this is probably, in terms of performance, you consider competition, this is probably the best they played all season. It didn't come in a win, but there's a lot of things you can build off of. And you did it without your star off the bench in Bailey LaRue, who, in my opinion, might be able to win you one of those last two sets just by her being able to win some points on the outside. This is a tough loss for Valley City to take, but I'm very pleased with what I saw today. We'll talk about it and a whole lot more. We'll hand out our Player of the Game award coming up here in just a little bit. Keep it locked right here on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.
Staying at home, surrounded by family and friends, free of pain with your illness under control. Support for your family caregivers. That's what Americans want most at Life's End. Hospice makes it happen. With the help of hospice, patients and families alike can focus on what's most important, enjoying life together and living as fully as possible. CHI Health at Home would like to help make that happen. For more information, contact CHI Health at Home 855-860-3464 or chihealthathome.info.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout at CPA 701-845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor, and securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member FINRA and SIPC.
Every body is different. Some experience injuries, while others need extra support.
I'll help you, Grandma.
At Jamestown Regional Medical Center, your health is what matters most. Our orthopedics and sports medicine team care for you and your unique needs. Their goal is to help you live your best life. Choose Jamestown Regional Medical Center for care of hips, shoulders, knees, and broken bones. Learn more at jrmcnd.com/orthopedics.
At Bank Forward, we focus on building relationships. Hi, I'm Kara Weep with Bank Forward in Valley City. Whether it's opening a checking account, saving for college, or starting your own business, Bank Forward is the bank big enough to help, but we're small enough to know your name. Call 845-1220 or visit bankforward.com today. Striving to be the bank that defines customer service since 1927. It's simply the Forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Now is the time, now is the time.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let me count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see. Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers. Clearly the best.
Grotberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grotberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grotberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grotbergelectric.com.
Hi, this is Clint from Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in Valley City, your only locally owned pharmacy since 1989. When you're locally owned, you care about your community and your customers. We're here for you from 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to 1. We offer mail out with no additional product fee, and we offer an automated system for convenient refills. And as always, Dr. Natalie Meyer, Terry, Rachel, Cindy, Christina, or myself will answer your calls at 845-5280. Central Avenue Health Mart Pharmacy in beautiful downtown Valley City.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockow at CPA 701-845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor, and securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member FINRA and SIPC.
This is Amy Heim, nurse practitioner with Sanford Health. Well child checks are important visits for children of every age. Yearly well child checks are recommended for children 3 and older and more frequently for those younger than 3. It is at these visits that growth, development, and preventative care are addressed in an effort to keep children as healthy as possible.